Oh, well, hello there. I haven't seen you, sorry. Welcome to another fantastic deck, and today I told you we're gonna do it. It's a better version of the Palossand deck, because, well, let me tell you, I do like Palossand. Because they pissed me off last time where we created it and there was no Sandygast. And they released Sandygast. I've posted a first version of that deck, but I was like, man, I know I can do better. And with help of you guys on Twitch, we actually made it a little bit better. So I said, you know what, let's go and let's post that deck. So Palossand-GX, for those who don't know, it's a quite interesting GX card, not only for his first two attacks, but for Sandy Fury GX in the current format, which is look at the top 13 cards of your opponent's deck and discard any Pokemon you see there, and you deal 60 damage for each. Quite cool attack, and definitely can, well, knock out a lot of things. I'm sorry that I'm speaking a little bit weirder. I bit my lip like a few days ago and it's like really hurts. So let's go and let's check the deck card by card. But before I'm gonna do that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more decks, more TCG, more VGC, and more Raven. So let's go card by card. So as you can see, we do play 14 Pokemon, and we do have line of 2-2. Type Null with your boy Silvally-GX. So the new one with disc reload, because we will have not a lot of cards in our hand at all times, so we want to get those cards right. So drawing up to 5 each turn is going to be really good. Plus, if we're facing Ultra Beast, we got a Silver Knight GX that knocks out those Ultra Beasts. Plus, on top of that, Brave Bodies, not a bad attack for 120 if you played a supporter. If not, that's only 50 damage. Then we have Buzzwole, right, baby? Buzzwole for Sledgehammer. So we kind of are using Ultra Beast here when we're gonna go down to 4 price card. And again, that means our Palossand is knocked out. Our opponent is at 4 price cards. Well, we can actually start hitting with Sledgehammer, which is 120 damage. But is it really? Well, I would say it's 140 because of Diancie Prism that we will play with ability Princess Cheers that adds 20 damage right to attacks of fighting type Pokemons. Quite good attack, quite good ability, and every one of those that you want to have on your bench. Then we have, of course, line of 3-2 Sandygast Palossand with 1 Dedenne and 2 Jirachis. Quite easy, quite simple. Here, let's go to trainer cards, because they are quite interesting. We've got 1 Great Catcher to get those GXs from the bench from your opponent's side, and also to discard something so we can do disc reload for more cards. 4 Great Potions to heal our Sandygast, 1 Lana's Fishing Rod to bring it back, 2 Lillie's Pokédoll to stall the game a little bit, but again, mixed herbs, 4 mixed herbs to heal our mods again. So we got a lot of healing for the Palossand. Then we got 4 Pokégears 3.0, 3 Pokémon Communications, 2 Martial Arts Dojo to further increase the damage that we can deal with our fighting type Pokemons. Of course, the attack of non-Ultra Beasts that have any basic fighting type energy do 10 more. But if the attacking player has more price cut, it deals 40 more. How cool is that? Then we have 4 Cynthias, 2 Mallow Lanas, and a playset of red and blue. Why we have a playset of red and blue? Well, as you can see, we are using Silvally-GX and we are using Palossand-GX. They're both stage 1s, and, well, this actually helps us to get to stage 1s, plus it attaches 2 energies to those Pokemons, which is quite cool and quite unique. Of course, it says Pokemon GX, so keep that in mind if you're gonna try to search for V cards later, as Sword and Shield is gonna come out, or for EXs. It doesn't work. It says GXs strictly. And if you discard 2, you actually can attach 2 energies. Then we have Buff Padding, 2 Buff Paddings that are working perfectly with Palossand, 2 Escape Boards, 4 Jirachis and Dedenne, 4 TCE, which is triple acceleration energy for our, again, Palossand and Silvally-GX with 7 fighting type energies. So as you can see, definitely we expanded the idea. It's definitely more healing, a little bit more stall-ish, you might say. So let's play the deck, let's see how the deck performs. And of course, The whole list is down there below. You can just copy and paste it. It's in the description. And also what you can do is check it out. Down there below in the description we have 5% discount on any code you would purchase on Professor Oak. So not only you have a fantastic deck, but also a nice discount code. So let's go and let's play. So we've got game number 1. Do you want to go first or you want to go second? Well, it depends. I prefer going first always, but in the current state you can go second. It's all good, it's all fine. Of course you can use your red and blue, right? You can't use this card during your first turn on a Pokemon that was put into play this turn. So this is definitely why I like to go first, right? Due to this little text here, which I think should be changed. If you go second, you maybe could have used that. But then again, going second would be even better. So maybe not, right? Maybe not do that. Okay, so we can actually sack the Sandygast because I don't know what I'm facing. Yes, let's draw. Of course, he had a mulligan. Okay, Reshiram. Reshiram is quite interesting deck, and this is one of those decks that, well, I don't think it's really good, but if stars align perfectly, if everything can happen, if you're gonna play it right, it can be super cool. So first things first, now I can check the deck. So Buzzwole, it's in the deck. 2 Jirachis, Sandygast, 2 Palossand. But look at that, we got 1 type Null and 1 Silvally in prize cards. Let's take a look in further. Mixed herbs are all here. 1 Pokégear. Let's take a look even further. Mallow Lana. Okay, so it seems that, yeah, and 3 energies. So 3 energies. We've got type Null, Silvally, and Pokégear. So those are the price cards, right? So 3 energies price. I'm working only with 4, which is not, the prettiest side. I want to play. I know I can play red and blue next turn, but I do want to play Cynthia to maybe have some more options, maybe draw something else. There are still Pokégears, and of course I do kind of want to get rid of Ultra Space, right? Definitely not the best Cynthia. Maybe I should have actually kept red and blue, but it was, I think it was worth a shot. It was worth a risk, and hopefully it's not gonna bite me in the end, because, well, it can. Let me tell you, it can. Okay, Viridian Forest. So my problem with Reshiram is that he can actually put that energy on an active. Fine, do it. He needs energy on the bench, and he will have it right now, but it is gonna get tougher and tougher with each turn for him. So I will also play Buzzwole because I do want to play Palossand, right? Because I know Palossand is going to be a great card to play here. Viridian Forest on Cynthia. Let's draw 1. Martial Arts Dojo again. And another Cynthia. Come on. Okay. We got Jirachi. We've got a doll. And I've got red and blue as well, and I have TCE, so I can pass the turn if I want to. I can play red and blue next turn. I have something to discard, definitely. And am I gonna go and attack with GX attack? Oh, you see, like, this is what I was saying, and I know if I would bench him, I know if I would bench my, oh, now it's gold. Okay, because there was an update yesterday, and I'm like, okay, that's quite cool, but now, okay, this is gold, that's good, that looks good. Game, hello? Alright, so we got a Palossand. And I'm assuming my opponent has no clue what Palossand does, which is good for me. Like, it's really good for me. So, yeah, let's play those 2 energies here. Pokégear. Mallow Lana for next turn. Yeah, I mean, if I want to, you know, I can play Mallow Lana later. On Palossand is gonna be active, and yeah, I think it should be good. I am gonna go for the GX attack though, right? So he's going ultra space. He wants to have more energy, but he only works with one, right? So from what I know, Reshiram, right? From what I know, this deck, there should be at least 2 more. There should be Dedenne, there should be Drampa, but there also can be a lot of energy. So it's this like weird scenario where you have to be careful, but you also have to, you know, just go and straight on that start attacking. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. That's only one prize card that he's drawing. Palossand, we've got a TCE, so I have some options. We've got a mixed herbs. Let's go for the GX attack and let's see if there's something in those 13 cards. Sandygast. Oh! 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 We've hit it! Amazing! Oh, I love it. So definitely, we just got rid of one line of Poipole Naganadel and one Reshiram. Love that. I mean, love me some of that. And he's in trouble. Like, he knows that he's in trouble now, right? So he's getting another Poipole. I wish there was one more. I mean, I do wish there was like 1 or 2 more Pokemons, but well, there wasn't. There just wasn't. So 2 energies. So this is 180. Oh, I think I broke my. Yeah, I think I broke. Left headphone, which is not good. I don't think he has energy in hand. I honestly don't think so. Maybe tap. No Tapu Koko Prism as well. That's not enough, mate. That's 180. And I have Mallow Lana, which I know I'm gonna use. Oh! Okay. I mean, you know, definitely interesting move. So he wants to go for like a full-on knockout. So you know what? I'm just gonna switch as well. I'm gonna play Jirachi, Stellar Wish, get myself Pokégear, and pass the turn. I mean, you know, we can check. Okay. Because, you know, the whole thing is that he might have a Great Catcher, he might not have them. It's like, you know, you just want to snipe it. Because I know that those decks, they do only play like 2 Reshirams. So I know after I'm going to knock out this Reshiram, I'm good. And I can get in myself a Great Catcher. I can, you know, do something here. So let's start with Pokégear 3.0. I've got a Cynthia, okay. You know, we got a Cynthia if we need one. Still I wish. Escape Board. Oh yes, definitely Escape Board. I mean, I have time, right? Like, I know he is slowing down the game, so I can also slow the pace a little bit and just give myself some options, you know, like for example, playing a Buff Padding. And do I want to play Lana's Fishing Rod? Yes, actually, yes, I do want to play. I do want to bring Buzzwole back, because I do have one more fighting type energy in my deck, right? And, well, he has 4 prize cards, so I can, well, I might go and draw it. Definitely no missing Silvally is huge, right? Because I told you, we will be working with less than 5 cards in hand majority of the time, so that is a little bit of a bummer, you know, that the whole lot, like one is prized, like one Silvally, one type null, but like he's just passing the turn, like he's not doing anything, and this is great for me, like this is good news. Okay, I'm gonna take red and blue. Done. I mean, I don't know what is happening on his side at all. Okay, so now he had... Alright, yeah, he's gonna go for it now. So he had a Great Catcher. So I was kind of hoping that he will not have it. But he has it, so he's gonna go down to 2 prize cards. You know, he has that precious, precious knockout. Unfortunately. And I mean, it's fine. It's still fine. I have Lillie Pokédolls, I have Jirachi, so I have still options. I still can do something, you know, there's only 2 prize cards. You see, I was hoping that he will not have that Great Catcher. Like, I was hoping for that. Well, there was, right? There was 1 Great Catcher, and there was nothing I could have done about that. So, Pokégear. Buzzwole. Pokémon Communication, let's take... I mean, the question is, what do I take at this point? And I do think, you know, type Null is an option. Like, he is an option. Pokégear 3.0. Nothing. Okay. And retreat. We've got 21 cards left in the deck. He has 30. Let me check. Volkner, alright. What is gonna go for with a Volkner? By the way, coffee. I think coffee is good today. Yep, it is good. It's definitely good. Another Great Catcher, right? So he's preparing Great Catcher. He can't really play it yet, which is, you know, good for me. So again, I'm playing Jirachi front. Jirachi has a free treat cost, you know, he's getting rid of Lillie's Pokédoll. And discarding 1, you know, that's fair enough. Jirachi front. Buff Padding. You see, I can't, you know, until I'm gonna get TC in my hand, I can't really go and play Silvally-GX now, because I know he has that in his hand. Alright, Great Catchers, Mallow Lana. There it was. Right, Mallow Lana, you know, I'm gonna take that support, you know, what else I can do? It's like 3 energies prize. This is, you know, this is definitely huge, and, well, I'm gonna press done. And, you know, I still have 2 turns. Because let's be honest, I have 2 turns to do it. So there are 2 turns to knock this guy out here. And I have to draw TCE. With 19 cards left, that might be super hard to do. But I have to try, right? Still I wish. Just trying to get that, because I know I have 1 energy only in my deck, like 1 fighting type. So if I'm gonna go and play red and blue, it doesn't matter. All I have is 1 turn, man. All I have is 1 turn. This top deck has to be TCE. Because if it's TCE, I know I can win this game. I can pull this off, and I can, with all this healing that I have, I can do it. I know it. But it's not easy enough. It's not easy. Relying on the TCE and the top deck. And that was Palossand, man. That was Palossand that... You know what? I have the Dedenne in my deck. So this is gonna be like the biggest risk I'm gonna take, because I'm gonna get rid of a lot of healing. But you know what? Like, you do what you gotta do sometimes, mate. You do what you gotta do. So there goes Silvally. And the problem is, you know, without that healing, that is going to be tough. Let's take a look. So no great potions. I will still have mixed herbs though. And I still should have like Mallow Lana. Dedenne. Brave buddies. But I know he has Great Catcher, so it's still 160. So he's using Great Catcher, and that's a knockout. Even though he had that Dedenne, I mean, I hope he will not see it, but I think he is seeing it. He knows about the Great Catcher now. Like, he knows. No, because it has to be, if you have exactly... Okay, so he's attacking for 80. I can play Sandygast. Oh man, this is going to be interesting. The power plant doesn't matter right now. That's 80 damage each turn. Because he has to have 3, not me. Alright. Pokégear. I will see all my 7 cards now. So I can't play red and blue now because I played Sandygast from my hand, which is fine. That's gonna be 50 only. Oh, this is close. Stealthy Hood, okay, I mean, sure. Tate and Liza. Oh no, Shuffle, okay. Oh, this is like down to the wire, man. This is super close. That turning point, okay. So I'm gonna play red and blue. And I'm not gonna get it. Which means this is a knockout. Brave buddies, okay, knockout. Type null, there's Silvally still in the deck and Pokégear. So next turn, mixed herbs, red and blue, and I'm just looking at my discard pile at this moment. One more TCE is still in a deck. I mean, this is like a really big comeback. Like I told you, if I can get that in OTC, then I might actually come back. So that's turning point. I've got a TCE, okay. Mixed herbs, like I have to heal. There's just no doubt about that. Red and blue. With 4 cards left, I have to do that. I have to do this searching. Because there's honestly nothing else. Like, those are my 3 cards. This is ridiculous. This is honestly ridiculous. Tatum Liza. I think he's gonna switch. No, he played Cynthia though. But I think he... is he going to retreat? Alright, and I literally have no idea now. Because I won't be able to stall enough. There's nothing I can draw. There's no healing. Down to the wire, man. Down to the wire. 17 cards. Yeah, Palossand is not going to withstand that. I have 2 cards left, so those are 2 turns. Yep, that's a GG. I mean, I can attack. Take a prize card, and that's a GG. That is a GG, but... even with that energy, I would still need a 3rd one to fuel Palossand, so it didn't matter. This energy didn't matter. Even though I gasped, it didn't matter. What a game that was, ladies and gentlemen, what a game that was. So that is a Palossand V2 for you guys. I think it's still a quite unique deck, and the fact that, well, maybe if we didn't, if certain pieces were not, prized, this game would be ours. I think the game was quite well. I think I've represented that quite well here in this game, so I hope you're gonna check this deck out in your own Pokemon trading card game online. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our amazing YouTube channel, and see you guys tomorrow in another video. Goodbye, and good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye. See you on Twitch. Woo!